Hey guys, how you guys doing? I hope you're sharp. And then yeah, you know me, I don't like to talk a lot. I just get straight to it. So today I just decided to make a video where we'll be just talking about how you can use your support and resistance, combine it with reversal patterns, which we also already made a video about them and said, one thing that you need to know, or on the internet, there's a lot of information, there's a lot of structures, or a lot of concepts, a lot of, some patterns that are, some of them, they'll just be there to confuse you. Not everyone is gonna understand them. So when you must be able to know which ones you're gonna pick and put them together and then only stick to those ones. You don't have to memorize all the chart patterns that you come across on the internet. So now what I think you should only add to your basket again, the concept of support and resistance, and then when we talk of reversal patterns, the powerful ones that I think I've seen ever since I started trading, the rejection bars, rejection bar, or engulfing. Those are the only rejection patterns or reversal patterns that I recognize, and because I understand them, and then I find them to be working. Some of them, some other concepts or some other reversal patterns that you'll find on your chart, not the logic behind it, I do not understand it and I don't agree with it. That's why I will only stick to the ones that I will tell you the logic behind. So here I will just show you how you can combine the concept there, support resistance and rejection bar or engulfing bar, and also use it with what alongside trend line. So I wonder if you can know how to use these three. I'm telling you, you'll be able to to spot nice setups, because remember, you don't have to trade every move there is on your chart. So the more you know a lot of patterns, some patterns the names are just weird, butterfly, it is that. The more you know all that stuff, it means when everywhere on your chart you will see something, you'll always be, oh, I think I see a butterfly here, oh, I think I see this. Even though they are not there, they are not real setups. When I will always see something, because you know a lot of stuff that you can't even explain how it forms. So keep it simple, only wait for having rejection bar or engulfing, and it also combine it with support and resistance, and also the trend line. So what do I mean by that? So the thing that is important, so all these concepts that are three concepts that I put here, I already made videos about them, ne? So you must make sure that if you haven't watched those videos, watch those videos first, so that you know how to sort of combine everything together. So what is important to go when you must make sure that you be able to draw accurate trend line, ne? And then if your trend line is also be able to draw accurate what? Draw or identify accurate support area or resistance area, right? And also be able to spot an engulfing or rejection. So the concept here, rejection engulfing bar, you must be careful about this. So right now we only recognize them. We only recognize, this is very important. We only recognize them when they are located at significant levels. Ne? So what do I mean by that? I mean the only rejection bar or engulfing pattern that is gonna make us to be grab our attention, it's that one that is located at support or resistance level. So the one that is located like that, or it must also be located, can also be located at a confluence here. Yeah, hey, when I am writing here, hey, the confluence of trend line. So I'll show you what I mean when I talk about all this stuff. So let me show you an example. Let's say we are looking at H4. Remember, the higher the time frame, the greater the chances of your thing working, or the greater the chances of how can I put this, of price reacting or respecting your levels. So the structure or resistance level on H1, it is the price doesn't have high odds of reacting to it than the support and resistance that you will find on your daily chart. So let's give an example of all these concepts together. So let's say we are looking at H4, right? And then on H4 we see that here at the top, this is a, let's say, daily support, resistance or area of supply, right? So that's we know, remember when I said when you analyze, you must start from the top, then work your way down. So when I'm looking at H4 chart, I need to know what is it that I saw on daily, because I started with daily. So I start with daily and then I move down to H4. So here we are looking at H4. Around H4, we know that here we have what? Supply area or resistance level on daily. And then H4 does something like this. It's moving up, it's moving up, it's moving up, it's moving up. We're looking at H4. And then it enters that that daily supply level, the supply area or the daily resistance area. And then once it is inside, what does it do? It goes there and forms rejection bar, and then forms another rejection bar. Someone who has got the lever, or if you are strong enough, or if your account allows, you can go and just execute and put your stop loss above. Placement of a stop loss is also very, very important. You can't put a stop loss, you can't sell here and then put a stop loss. Let's say you put it where? Let me show you. You can't put a stop loss there. What's the reasoning behind that? Because you just putting the stop loss inside an area where the price has reached it before. So what do you think will stop the price to touch it? Here, if I put the stop loss there, then I know that the price, it's been struggling to come to this level. So my stop loss is safe. For you to go there, it must take out this daily supply or the daily resistance area. For as long as that area is still holding, my stop loss is still safe. So you go there and sell and hope that the price would react to this resistance level of a higher time frame, which is daily, and push your price down. And someone can say, I'm very, very skeptical. I'm not gonna sell immediately. I want more confirmation. And then look what the price does. It goes and forms another rejection bar. And remember, we said barking, and then it does this. On the next bar, it forms this and go down. I need you to keep this in mind. Remember, on how many bars? 6. I think it's 6 H4 bars. They give us one daily bar, because they in a day there's how many 4 hours? 4 hours, say 6 in a day. So you'll have 6 H4 bars, and then you'll only have one daily bar. So all these bars, when they're doing like this, being rejected, doing all of that, you'll find that when you combine them later, they'll give you one daily bar, which looks like we were going up and then we came down. We're going up here and then the next bar came down, which is engulfing. Engulfing. So the first person has entered already. Remember, the first person entered when you were seeing this rejection bars. They entered. Now the price is going down. They are happy. The second guy is trying to enter. Mara. He was waiting for more confirmation. There's a rejection bars there, which is a sign that, which is the reason why the first guy sold. And when we draw a trend line on this time frame, which is the very same H4, your trend line would be there, right? And then remember, we had those rejection bars, and then we had this, and then now we broke the trend line. And then the concept of trend line comes in. The second guy that was waiting to sell, he said what? Oh, now I have confirmation. Second confirmation. The first confirmation, remember we said the first confirmation is what? Engulfing on daily. The second confirmation is what? Pin bars at daily resistance level or area. And then another confirmation that the price could be really looking for, to push down. We broke bullish H4 trend line broken. So those are the reasons. You've got all the reasons why you should sell. Mara, you can't just say, oh, now that I have all these reasons, I just go there and sell. You cannot do that. Right? So what you can do is that you can mark this here, this area of resistance on H4, which is also inside that daily area of resistance, and say, should I get a pullback, which is a retest? So that's why some people, they say they are selling the retest of a trend line, of which now we don't look at it that way. We're saying we have all the confirmation to sell now. So should it come here, I will sell and then hope to get something like that. So that is how you can combine that's how you can combine the concept of support and resistance with the reversal patterns and also the trend line. Remember the trend line, we drew it here. The area of support and resistance, we have it there. And also the rejection or the engulfing. We had the rejections on H4. We had because there were a lot, they gave us engulfing on daily. So let me open a chart and see if I can find something like this. Then I will be done. But remember these three concepts, if you can be able to use all of them at once, I'm telling you, you will start to filter out bad setups and only focus on the ones that are perfect, even though they won't work all the time. But you'll see, you will be able to stay away from the setups that are not worth it. They are not worth your money. They are not worth you taking a risk on them. You must always make sure that you only take a risk on the setups that are high odd. So let's go to the chart and try and identify a few of this stuff. All right. I can't find a better, but again, like a great area where I can demonstrate this. But let's just use this one. So let's start here and say we can see the price has been going up, ne? But it gets to a point where you'll be like, no, I can't be buying anymore. Why? Because we have hit because remember I said the only time right now we take the rejection patterns or rejection bars into consideration, or the only time we can look at them, is when they are located at that significant area. So they must be either at the area of a strong resistance area or a strong support area. That's the only time we can think of trading them. Right? So in this case, let me tell you what happened. The price was going up, and then you can see we start to have these rejection candlesticks. Right? And you can't just say, remember I said we don't trade every rejection candlestick that we're seeing on our chart. It must be located at a nice area. So this one, where was it located? I will show you where it was located. Because remember I said when you're trading, you need to check other time frames. So how can I check out on weekly maybe? Yes. We can see even on weekly that area gave us a rejection candlestick, which is also someone who was trading that will see that, oh, this could be going down. But I can't trade every rejection bouncing on my chart. It must be located. Where is this one located? Oh, the price is being rejected from the all-time high. The price has never passed this area in the history. I think, yes, the highest point it has reached is here. It has never been there, the highest point. So the price, if the price is forming rejection bars at the all-time high, that's a sign here. This area, we know it's very, very strong. It's the all-time high. It rejected the price before. The area of resistance, this one, strong resistance. So I can say no, I think it's safe for me to sell. Why? Because now, reason number one, we are located at, or the price has hit all time, if I can put it that way, all time resistance area, which is this. We all agree. That's reason number one. And then pin bar on weekly chart at the very same area. That's reason number two. Let's check what daily say. And then look at daily. But that area is here. That area we're looking at is this one day. Is that, ne? So if you want to comment on this, we can say what? Reason number three for us to look for selling opportunities or to sell that H4 pin bar is because we have engulfing on daily. So all the odds are pointing to the downside. That's why if your account was fat enough, you could just sell this. Where is it? Yes, with that all-time high, it's here. You could just sell whatever that was happening there. Or maybe if you wanted to go to smaller time frames, whatever, when you see that stuff and then all the dailies saying down, weekly down, monthly down, because it is also at what all-time high, then all-time resistance, then you can say, let me sell, let me look for area to sell, whatever. So let's just say, but I don't like going to smaller time frames. I already said now I'll be sticking to taba ya barking, up until H4, because that's where the structure is perfect. Whatever that I'm explaining, you'll be able to see it nicely, whatever. So that's why now I'll only be sticking to those ones. So let's go and put this one here and see if we couldn't have had like around that area. So that's where I want us to go to smaller time frame and see what was happening there. Then we can end this video. Yes, that's where we had the thing. So some could have put, no, I don't trade like that. They could have put this and said we had 1, 2, 3 and then break out and then they sell. Mara, that's not enough. Whatever. That's not enough. I'll show you, I'm still gonna show you how you can use, how to trade using stop orders plus rejection bars. So that one would have worked perfect in this scenario, whatever. So all I wanted to show you in this video, when you are taking trades, you can combine all these concepts together, especially the concepts that are powerful. Get the one here, the rejection patterns. The rejection patterns, you don't have to learn all of them. Just learn engulfing and the rejection bars, then you are done. And then the concept of support and resistance, and also the trend line. If you know all those ones, you are great. You are good to go. One, even on H1, we had what? We had engulfing. We can see the price was so eager to go down. The price engulfed there. Y1. So those are all the signs that showed that at this resistance level, higher time frame resistance level, we are about to go down. And we did. If you check, let's check. Let me show you how the price moved from there. Y1. It moved from here, came here, then it still went even lower. Y1. So you must be able to, I hope this video you'll find it helpful, guys, and I think I'm gonna end it here, and then I'll see you in the next one. Make sure that you subscribe and turn the bell icon, because I'll be posting regularly, maybe 3 videos or 4 videos a week, like one. So I'll still show you, like I said, the pin bar and tabaya the stop orders. That one, it works perfectly on what I've noticed so far. On some of you would be familiar with this, which is volatility 7.5, but that's a story for another video, guys. Make sure that you keep on checking the thing on the channel, and then you'll find this video soon. It's coming out soon. So cheers, guys. I'm gonna end it here. See you in the next one. Sharp.